Hey everyone, it's me, Sol, and I'm back in this. And this is going to be, I think, like 22 or something. Now, it's been a straight month since I've personally actually recorded any of this, let alone all the editing kerfuffle that happened at... Hold on, let me just double check that for you. At episode 13, that was the last one at, as of recording, that I have edited and posted, and that was 2 weeks prior to now, just to date this. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm going to kind of move more into the streaming side, less of the recording editing, because honestly I don't think my edits are that interesting, especially in Minecraft. So here's the skinny. I'm going to get into Galacticraft. That was what I came here to do, as it were. While also exploring everything else, but that was the main reason that I came here. I mean, I've got a nuclear reactor set up, which is pretty mint. I haven't done one of these in, like, ever. Yeah, I think literally. I've got this big-ass induction matrix, which can store $100 billion! A billion units of energy. I've got this, I think it's ore tripling at this point. Look, it's been that long, I honestly don't remember. So I've achieved some good things, even if I never ended up doing much in here. I've done some stuff. And I've got all this oil sitting right here, so I may as well actually do it. Now, Galacticraft is a bit of a grindy mod in terms of getting the materials and the bits and the parts for bits. If that's not vague enough, I'll give a demonstration. We will need 2 tanks. Well, we only need 1, but it's like breathing with 1 lung instead of 2 to store oxygen. So if I look up tank, if I spell it correctly this time, it's not called a tank, is it? What if I try air? You know, what if I just go to the Galacticraft one? Here they are. It's probably on there, I just didn't see it. I'm going to make the big ones, just because, I mean, red was pretty easy to get compared to lime. And orange is meh, so I may as well just go with the big one. Go hard, go home, you know. This needs wool. That's easy. Tin canisters. Also fairly easy. Compressed steel. This requires a compressor. You can make an electric one, and I've got plenty of power to use, so I may as well. But this needs compressed stuff as well, and a wafer, which needs a circuit fabricator. Which needs some aluminium wire, which I think I've got lying around somewhere. Beauty. So, I actually won't need this coal generator, even though it's for the right mod. No, actually... I don't know. We'll come back to it if I need it. But so you need, as I was saying, the 2 oxygen tanks. You also need a mask, or whatever they want to call it. Oxygen mask, yep. That's really easy. That's not even a problem. Heck. This bad boy is the actual oxygen unit. The oxygen gear, there you go. This requires fluid piping, apparently. Not very hard. In fact, that makes the entire set, +1. And an oxygen concentrator, which needs all these compressed recipes, plus a vent, which needs more compressed recipes, which in turn are used to create this thing, and that. Everything needs to be compressed. Everything. So this is going to take a while. So if I start off by getting a compressor, oh wait, I need a wafer, which means I need a circuit fabricator, which means circuit right there. There's the recipe, aluminium, lever, button, blah, blah, blah. Let's get started. Half of that. Actually, 2 more for stone. Button, what else does it need? Redstone torch, I think I have 1 lying around. I've forgotten the rest already. Wire, have we got lever? That. And a stick. I have a button. Stick, you, makes the thing, that. Okay, good. I wasn't confusing recipes. Didn't get the aluminium, which is a big old trust. That one, no. Do I have aluminium out, or do I have it all compressed? That's the question. I'm also going to need a billion bits of silicon, which is why I've got these blocks. Aluminium block, there we are. That'll do. Cool. Circuit fab, done. Now, this bad boy needs power. Oh, gosh. Fortunately, we have power, and I just need some of... I'll go with my elite, I guess. Yeah, that's the one I've got downstairs. Let's funnel it out of here. So, plop, 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 punch. And he's getting energy. This guy's not even noticing that, which is pretty spectacular. So this is used to make solar wafer for solar panel, basic wafer for a lot of recipes, advanced wafer for also a lot of recipes, and then using solar dust, which I think you have to like go to Mars or some crap, you can make a solar array. I have no idea. I wasn't in there when I played this mod last. So what did I want? I wanted a compressor. Yeah. I will also need an oxygen compressor. Gosh, which one's this one? Unload oxygen external storage from a tank. No, I do want that one though. That one fills the tanks. But I need a regular compressor so I can make some of this, and then one advanced wafer. But I need a basic, which needs 2 of my silicon. I might as well get a whole bunch. Entire anvil, copper, more aluminium. I've got enough aluminium. I wonder if I can just... Nice. Copper, I think, was my other thing. Oh, right, the wafer itself. So I've got silicon, I need redstone, a torch, and I think the torch is consumed, which is a little annoying. Let's just do this. And diamond, but I've got plenty of diamond right there from all my previous expeditions mining, so we should be okay. Now I can't like autofill, but you go diamond, 2 silly, red, torch, thing. Red, torch, 2 of them, diamante. Beautiful. There we are, we got some wafers. Now, tasty wafers. I think, yep, I can make this boy now. Now, this lad runs on coal, which is a little annoying. I'm just going to chuck him there. Because he's not the electric one, he's a... I mean, technically it's electric because it's, you know, using electricity, even if it's coal burnt. Let's just grab it all. I also don't know where this came from, so... let's chuck it there. So, I want to make an electric compressor just to speed everything up. This will require 4 compressed steel, 1 compressed tin. Each of these is just 2. Pardon me. 2 of the respective things, so I need 8 steel and 2 tin. No, I do have a whole lot of steel, very good. Because I'm going to need a whole lot of steel. That's the thing about this mod. Alright, so if I do my quick maths, it was 8 and 2. That's the only ones I need. So start with that and a bit of coal. Do I have the sound off? Oh, there it is. Because, yeah, usually it's noisy. Ooh, funky. Anyway, for an advanced one, it needs a repeater, which is mildly more tedious. I'll need some more cobble. So so I can make some more stone. Bad up. Bad up. Then we do that one there, this one here, bit of that, and a dye. That's going to take a bit of coal, because that's used up, what, a third? No, I mean 2/3 to make one. Oh no, maybe not. Anyways, we've got our advanced wafer, and now we're just waiting for that to finish up. Very good. Yoink. Oh, there it is. I was worried for a second. Then, electric, bang. That was easy. Look at that. I don't even have to worry about fuel anymore. And it's raining. But that's okay. So, we have to make all the different parts. I just remember it's so much process. Yeah, better keep everything on me. So, let's start by making the gear. I think that'll be our main focus for the moment. Gear requires way more tin, more steel, more tin, and more steel. Hey. Okay, let's start by making the helmet. That's great. Let's just make a whole lot of panels. Start by making an actual iron helmet. We do one of these. And then I can just chuck that straight on. And that'll just permanently exist underneath my helmet. It's separate, which is very nice. Parachute, that thing, I have no idea what this is. Surely not. Anyway. So let's get started on the tanks then, I guess, because that's everything else is so much. Anyway, I'm going to need another 6 of these and 3 recipes of that, which is 21. Yes. Tin. Thank goodness we've got blocks on blocks. Let's just do too much. Do 1, 2, 3. Now, as far as red wool, we have no red wool. I've got congealed blood and I've got red. Do I have shears? Where are my shears? Have I broken them? I think I broke them. Let's just make some crap ones. And let's get some ready wool. Thank you. That's enough for 1. Please be kind. Oh, they're so nice. Okay, I'll put them in here. Put my wall up there, so then I needed all that steel again. Now, I think the electric compressor is slightly faster. Don't quote me on this though. And does 2 at a time. So at the very least, even if it isn't functionally faster, if it isn't mechanically faster, it's functionally faster. That's how I'm going to put it. And I hope I'm going to be right. But yeah, it is faster in some form. Which is great, because then I can just chuck them there, even though they're empty. It doesn't show up. I think it's because I don't have the gear on. But it'll show up, I think, in the top left. At the present, 2 empty tanks. So, let's get back into the gear. First of all, that one's nice and easy. Now I just need to make an oxygen concentrator, which is also used to get the compressor and collector, which I will need both of. I don't need a terraformer though, so that's all good. So this thing, of which I will require 2, means I can do 2 more tin canisters, which is very nice. Oops. I will still need a whole lot more tin. And I'm going to need a whole lot more steel. So let's just grab all my steel and do that. Now then, let's get back to doing maths. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 means that. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means 10 of these. Nice and easy. And then we do one of the 3 and one of them. No. One of these, like that. Then we surround that with this, and we have oxygen gear. Hallelujah, we've done it. Okay, it's probably just because I'm not on the moon or anywhere that has non-normal oxygen. Also, for some reason, it doesn't work underwater, but whatever. This is the basis of the oxygen gear. This thing is so you can use the chat feature in space, because there's no atmosphere, you can't actually transmit sound. Parachute is for re-entry, I believe. And it requires canvas. I mean, meh, honestly. But yeah, the gear, that wasn't too hard. The hard part comes in making the oxygen collector and compressor. We'll start with the collector. Oh my gosh. We'll start with the compressor. Oh, bronze, that's a fun one. Now I should have some spare bronze lying around. And if I don't, I can make some. I think Uniduct provides this recipe. Very helpful. So, start with the compressor, because that was the easy one I said. Just 2. Very nice. Another one of these things, of course. Let's just grab another whole stack of tin blocks. Hey. This is why I had all my setups that I was going to. All that trouble to make. Because you just need so much of everything. Bronze. I have to do my maths again, because the compressor requires, it's aluminium. Look at the aluminium one there. Wrong button. I'm a bit out of practice. Aluminium. This one. Yeah. Alrighty. So, the regular compressor required 1, 2, 3 aluminium, which is 6. Yep. I was doing all my things wrong. Then it will require 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 recipes of steel. Oh gosh, that's a lot of recipes of steel. There we go. While that's doing it, I'm going to need just the standard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of tin. And I already have my tin canister ready from the previous one. Everybody's happy. Can I make anything in advance? Not really. So I need 10 for it. There we are. Oxygen concentrator, oxygen compressor. Just going to expand how much I have. That's right. Oops. This one's a bit annoying because it connects directly to the collector, I think it is. So I might need to do some finagling with this. In fact, now, let me think. So if I put the first to put the compressor here, power goes in, which is great, but then I need oxygen coming in here, which means it needs to get power through here. I'm going to get some more wires while that happens. Anyway, this one needs a fan, which needs a wafer, which I have, and some more of this, because of course it does. In the meantime, let's go grab some wiring. Doesn't matter if it's the less efficient ones. There we go. Got my steel. I want the collector fan. Gonna have to make another one of these, which is a tin canister, but fortunately uses the other tin canister. So I can just do a recipe of one, which will make 2. Very nice. Now then, let's see. I need 1, 2, that's it, recipes of condensed aluminium. And yes, it is aluminium, not aluminum. Then I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, I've already got the fan, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more recipes of this. And that should do it. While it's cooking up, as it were. 1, 2, 3 tin, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tin. So for this to come through. There we are. Actually, wait. The tin's pretty important too. Okay, collector needs how many vents? 2 vents? Ooh. Okay, I need to make one of these. Then that's all done. Cool. So the collector can go down in here. Look, I think I have to do it the other way around, which means there we go. Energy is coming in on this side for some reason. You can see these little particles, means oxygen's getting in because we're on Earth, oxygen exists. And this thing's already full of oxygen because it's got a very small buffer of only 1200, and this thing's still growing. So let's chuck these in there. They hold 2700, so looks like that'll be there a while. But otherwise, the basis of the Galacticraft, like machinery and stuff, I can put the sofa back down, is done. And that's the basis, because the next part is actually building the damn rocket, which requires another advanced wafer. Of course it does. Oh, I've actually got spare cobblestone. Okay, that might be okay. Furnace. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. Beep. Up. Drop. Thing. Redstone in the middle. Them on either side. Stone. Circuit fab. Redstone. Wafer. Diamond. Okay, fine. And there was 4 more compressed steel. So still not out of the woods. Oh no. Oh no. I wish I had a more efficient way to make steel. Oh, I've got a spare one. Thank goodness. Okay, I'm still going to need a whole lot more steel. So I need 4 recipes of steel, like I said. And while it's there, I also need 2 more levers, a workbench, and another redstone torch. So, crack our redstone down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Makes a bench. And conveniently, I've still got 2 cobblestone. There you go, Bob's your uncle. Forgot about that one. And to actually make the torch in the first place. Now it's a workbench. This thing's a big boy. I think it's only a 1, yeah, it's a 1 block on the bottom. Then it's a, I don't know, it's like a, I guess it's a 5 because it's a plus. And then 1 on the top. This thing's big. And that's not as big as it gets. So let's just do rocket. I can't spell. Tier 1 rocket. I want the storage space. Then the difference is if you put chests in it or not. I just want to do it anyway. Rocket. Needs heavy duty plate. Times 8. Plus nose cone, which requires another 3. Plus fins, which each require another 4. So it's a total of another 16. Plus this, which requires another 4. So call it 28. Plus that is 31. And heavy duty plate are crafted in 2s for some reason. I'm going to check. Yeah, that's 4. That's 4. That's then I guess 4. And of course, there's a 3. Can I do anything with these that aren't? Not really. No. It's kind of annoying that the recipe makes 2 when you need a. I mean, 31 is prime, I believe. Anyway, 2 is probably better than not. But I'm going to need, if I get my thingy out, let's do some maths together. So, as I stated, I need 31 of that block, or of that item right here. Of duty plate. And the thing is, technically, you can, it's 2 of each of these 3, makes 2, so you can divide by that, and I just need 31 compressed steel, aluminium, and bronze. That doesn't require any maths whatsoever. Oh, wait, maybe it will, because other parts need things. Okay, so I need 31 steel, aluminium, and bronze. Alu bins. Then this one just needs a redstone torch. 1 RS torch. Go back. Let's do the fins. Fins need 2 more compressed steel each. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is 8 more comp steel, which is 16 more steel. Then tier 1 rocket engine will need a button, flint and steel. I could do a copper canister, I guess. Makes 2. I'm not going to, so I'm just going to go back with tin. Tin can. And a vent. And from memory, the vent was 1 steel, 3 tin, compressed. Quick check. 3 tin, 1 steel. Very good. Hey. So let's just grab a whole lot of tin. Now, my other easy way to make steel is to use coal and iron. I think it's in an alloy smelter. This is, yeah, steel. Eight to 1 makes 8. 1 to 4 makes 1. No, 8 to 1 makes 8. It makes more sense. Let's pulverize whatever. So let's just make a whole lot of this. I want this on alloys only. Just chuck iron and copper and see what comes out. This is actually pretty damn fast. I'm not complaining anymore. But yeah, we do need all this steel. Okay, that's as much as I could make from that small amount. That's okay, that can stay. Plenty of tin. Actually, plenty of tin, yeah. Overboard with the tin. Fair amount of aluminium. So let's see, I needed a total of, so initially it was 31, okay, so I need 31 bronze things, which means I basically need a stack of bronze, of course. Let's see what we can do. How much is that? Half. Oh yeah, that's right, it's only 9. Because I'm thinking of 63 turns into a lot of them. Let's do it again. What did we get to? 8. Tin, bam. Meh, I've overdone it, but that's okay. Now, copper I did not need, otherwise. Aluminium I will need also 30. No, I need 60, that's right. Because it is double for 1. Oh, I've shuffled all my aluminium's gone missing. Got it. I have 2 different types. Yeah. I need flint and steel, so flint and iron. I need another button for some reason. Just random buttons coming out of here. Tin can, vent, redstone torch. I'll need another stick, which I surprisingly do not have. I'm gonna get rid of that. Stick. Panes I don't care about anymore. Oop, that is valuable. Cook you up to make a button. Make some of them. Just turn a whole lot back into ingots. Okie doke. This is gonna be a long app. Oops. Because we're making the whole thing. And that gives me nausea. Very good. Okay, that's full. Chuck that in. So let's get started with the bronze, I guess. Wait, if I need 31 recipes, that means I do need another one of each, I just realized. Because they come in sets of 2. So I can't just that easily cut them in half. This one. We're going to be here a bit, I apologize. Then I will need the other, yeah, sorry, it was 60, because it's a 32, so it's a 64 of aluminium. And now the steel. And this is before the rest of it, because I'm going to need another 16 plus a vent is 1, so we're talking 18. Yeah. That should come out nice and neat. I also forgot the vent needs tin. So it's going to need, yeah, literally this many. Okay, tin and steel makes a vent. That's right, I just needed an extra 8 separately for, I think, the fins. Yep. And otherwise, what is the recipe for this? Steel, then aluminium, then bronze. Steel, then aluminium, then bronze. Thank goodness this thing is as fast as it is, otherwise this would be real damn tedious and annoying. And the fact that it does 2 in 2s. It's so good to get an electric compressor. Also when I'm generating this much power anyway. Might shut the thing down. No reason to keep it running, I've got so much power just sitting there. Alright, cool. So, fins. 4 of them. Thank goodness a stack. I want a cone. Then I need this piece of crap. And then, yeah, I can't just pre-fill that. Fins, nose, and all my things. Now I need to let that okay, it comes back. But I needed to create some chests. Just so that the storage is there should I want it. I was going to leave one of these behind. Oh, I can just shift click it. That's so good. Can I do the same? Oh, beautiful. Okay. We've done it. We've made a rocket, even though I have a jetpack. That's step 1. Sort of. Because I also need to make a rocket launch pad. Fortunately, this makes the whole thing, which just needs 3 blocks of iron. What a load of crap. Which I have. And 3 compressed iron is 6, so I may as well just do it with what I've got in my inventory. Put some of this stuff away for the time being. But there's more to it than just what we've got. 1, 2, 3. Because I need to get fuel. Fuel needs a refinery to turn oil into fuel. Fuel canister itself. Can I create an empty one? Thank you. Ugh. I think I can just use buckets. Anyway, so I need a space bar first. Refinery. Choose copper and then more. I just put my steel away, didn't I? Okay, doke. Like I said, this will be a long one. 1, 2, 3, 4, is it? Yep. Plus you. So then while I'm here, because we need to launch from somewhere. I think you can use any other thing that would refine it into oil, but it's a regular stone. It keeps asking regular stone of me. I'm not made of stone, but like in the other sense, and that I don't have that much, as opposed to stubbornness. Why was I down here? That's right. And another furnace. Okay, look, let's just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might as well get 9, whatever. So many furnaces required. Refinery, woo! Let's oh, don't tell me you can get power from the top. What are you doing, refinery? Of course it is. Anyway, let's get out a crescent hammer and a bucket, and then let's get to work. I'm sure there's a way you can automate this, but I choose not to, because that's probably requiring another machine or something that I just can't be bothered getting. I don't even remember how much oil it needs. But I'm basically just going to fill this up, make too much, and we'll be good. So we're slowly getting fuel. I'll let that finish off and then I'll just kind of ignore it. We'll also need a fuel loader, which needs compressed copper and tin canister, which I actually fortunately made. I was very smart apparently. More compressed tin, another basic wafer, which I still have. So, copper and a whole bunch of tin. Not a whole bunch, but you know, literally 2. But then it's going to need 5 copper ones, and does not require a furnace. That's very nice of them. Not requiring a furnace of me again. Because the fuel loader is how you get the fuel, funnily enough, loaded into the thing that flies. Rocket. There you go. I'm going to set this up on the roof. I mean, it would be cool to have like a Thundercats type thing where it comes out of a certain ground base and all that. But look, this series has gone on a long time, at least from my perspective. I'm just kind of ready for it to finish off, but I do still want to do it justice. So let's launch from the middle. And you see as that middle part's raised, it means that this multi-block has completed. Let's plug that in, that's the correct direction. So, oh gosh, I just kind of broke all of them. So I'm going to put it here, because then I can just hopefully need another thing, another wire, that is. And then I am also just going to quickly do this. Gonna make another one of these and just kind of fill it up downstairs and then bring it up. That's because I just wrong block, whatever. Kind of put that way. Anyway. And again, I forget how much this rocket actually takes in terms of fuel, but let's just chuck it up top. Let's see, before I take off, because I don't have any fuel, we've got inventory. It just says it has space for it. I'm also not going to take off yet, anyway. Even if I had fuel, because there's a lot of becauses. I need to be able to breathe somehow. Now, let's see, did I use all my dark ineffable glass? That's looking like a yes. Oh, no, I didn't, thank goodness. I can use that as a thing. Oh, what better way to build it than out of skystone? I think there's so much else that I could do. I could create another oxygen collector and compressor and set up a self-sustaining sort of location on the moon and get to all the other planets and stuff, but I'll be completely honest, I'm a little burnt out with this series. It's been fun for the duration. I do enjoy playing like Minecraft, especially mods. But it's always way more fun with someone else when you're both going for the same achievement or like the same kind of goals. That's why I usually play with my brother Zach. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. Let's steal this one. plonk it there. We'll just hop in. I think I'll make it to the moon, set up a little something, and we'll call it. And this can be the finale. I can't even tell how much fuel, like how many units this has. It's a little annoying. There we go, that's my blocks for survival. And fortunately, oh, it's my hat. How am I wearing Mr. Hazard's mask? Oh, random hats. But yeah, we'll go to the moon, set up a little thing, might even get a chest, just so I can say I've got one. And then we can move on to something different. Who knows what. And I've got this world if I ever want to come back and do some other crazy shenanigans. Might try a different mod pack another day. Who knows? Not me. So I don't tend to think that far ahead. But anyway, something else. That's something I can do. This is something I saw on the Yogscast when they played this. Well, they didn't play this, but they had their own mod pack which had Collector Craft. Was that they simply had a book. Wait, I think I have to actually do it like this. Yep. See, I already have a book linked to the overworld from my previous expeditions. Most of them kind of suck, I'll be honest. There's all crap. But I've got one. I can go to the moon, link to the moon, place down my home one. Bob is your uncle. So, I don't have a parachute. Fine, I'll make a parachute first. Can't just go to the moon, gotta do everything else first. Couple sticks. We need a parachute. We need 3. Okay, need more sticks. What do you do? Then it was string. Let's give it a good color. Let's do, yeah, let's go with lime, just because it's the only one I have of it. I'm sorry, what? Ah, it's because it's a pigment, not an actual dye. Grumble. Magenta then. Woo. Let's chuck that on. Oh, I've got my other air tank down here still. Okay, now I think I'm ready. I think it's still got a lot of power. So let's do this. And away we go. This probably won't be as interesting because I'm not putting copyrighted music on here and getting videos stricken or whatever. You can deal with the vanilla. And away we go. So the launchpad blocks get stored in the inventory of this, I think. Or they will when we actually land. Gosh, look at that hat. Goodbye, house. Goodbye, Minecraft world. Oh my gosh. Sound picked back up. It was oddly peaceful for a minute there. Ah. Very nice. Beautiful. Alright, now you can, if you look at the overworld, you can make a space station. I didn't remember what the ingredients were and I wasn't going to look it up, so I couldn't be bothered. Plus you have to like actually kind of seal it. Ugh. Considering I do have Mistcraft installed, this is all a lot easier. Because you can just, you know, make a link book and then travel back and forth. But the idea is you go to the moon. Then I think... yeah, then you go to, I think it's Mars, then the asteroids, and then Venus is probably the last one. But we go overworld, moon, let's launch. Yeah, then, how far high up am I? 700. So you press space to slow down, evidently. Because otherwise you, how you say, explode on impact. This is using my jetpack because it's on space as well. So here we come. Yeah, I thought that'd be fine. Let's hop out of our lander. Take our stuff, plus it's got some fuel and the rocket. And let's have a look. Where can we build? Now there's no sound because I don't have the thingo. Oh, okay, maybe it is just sound and not typing text. Let's build it. Yeah, frequency module. Let's build it right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just build our 9x9 as we usually do. I wonder if I brought enough material for that. 5. Good work, me. Ugh, keep jumping. It's not the jetpack. It's just the general lack of an atmosphere. Or the lack of standard atmosphere, you know. Be pedantic. Moon dirt. Can go back down. Might nick this moon turf though, just because. And let's start putting down the skystone. Which in hindsight's pretty ugly. I could have at least turned this into brick. But that's okay. How could I do have more? I have 75. That's nowhere near enough, is it? Okay, tell you what, we'll make it a lot smaller. There's my glass. Jump. Yep. I also should have brought some kind of light source, which I didn't think about. This mod even has its own one, which is the glowstone torch, because otherwise, because there is such a little atmosphere, you can't, you know, burn fire. It means you can't actually have a proper torch. Come on. There we are. So very nice. This is our little moon base. There's our book home. Moon base. Everyone goes alpha, because that's the, I mean, number one, it's a game. Number two, everyone uses the alpha beta. Which one's that one? Greek? I think it's Greek alphabet. So let's go with 1. Let's be boring. And let's link to the moon, .moon, the moon, and just like that. Yeah, okay. We have intergalactic travel. And if I was to go through and go to every other place and build a base and all that, it'd just be a whole lot of me building machines, setting up things, and then never visiting them again. Also, this gravity feels weird after being on the moon. But yeah, I like to think this is a good place to kind of leave it, at least for me. Hey cow. and I can start looking into other things. But thanks everyone for joining throughout this whole long process. Thank you for sitting through this very long final episode, and I look forward to seeing you in different projects, in different games, different everything down the line. I've been Sol of the Shonky Squad. You know who I am. If you've been enjoying and all that, feel free to like and subscribe and stuff if you want. If you're not enjoying it, obviously no obligation, doi. But I hope you've been enjoying it, because I've been, up until this kind of point, enjoying it too. But that is the end of Minecraft. A bit of everything version, let's say this was 3.7.1 for Minecraft 1.12.2. And I'll see you in the next series, I guess. Bye-bye.